Hey guys, what's up and welcome to Z Reviews Tech. I have here the Elephone U, a pretty anticipated phone from Elephone. Their higher end Elephone U Pro received quite a lot of praise from many people, but I found a few problems with the Elephone U Pro, and hopefully they had some time to fix those problems considering the Elephone U has released a month after the Elephone U Pro. So let's unbox this phone and see what we got. So here we have the Elephone U in a pretty similar box to what you have in the Elephone U Pro. And if we look at the specifications on the back, we have a Mediatek MTK6763, 6 gigs of RAM, 128 gigs of ROM, 8 megapixel, 13 plus 13 megapixel, and for the network bands, it actually looks like it supports 3G in US and Canada, and I will talk about that later, as well as a couple of LTE bands. And of course, we have the 6-inch AMOLED display, flexible screen, which is very good. So let's unbox this phone and see what we got. Here we have the cell phone. Take that out, put that aside for now. Let's see what we have inside this box. And here we have a charger, a USB to headphone jack, as well as a USB-C cable. And in this box, we should have a couple more accessories. Let's open it up. Nice, so here we have a case, very nice. We also have a screen protector that's actually curved. I'm not sure if you can see it from the camera up there, but it's a curved screen protector, so that's nice. It'll fit on the case itself. And here we have the SIM popper. And finally, the Elephone U Quick Start Guide. And let's put all this aside and touch the phone right now. Okay guys, which one is the Elephone U Pro? Which one is the Elephone U? Just like you, I could not tell which one is the Elephone U Pro and Elephone U because they look the exact same. Just look at the placement of stuff on the back. You have the flash, dual cameras, fingerprint sensor, as well as the Elephone logo, and they both have that blue Lumia sheen as well, which really makes it difficult to tell which one is the Elephone U and which one is the Elephone U Pro. But there is one way to actually tell which one is the Elephone U, which one is the Elephone U Pro. See this metal band around both phones? The more glossy band will be the Elephone U. The more glossy band will be the Elephone U Pro, and the less glossy, the kind of matte one, is going to be the Elephone U. And you can see it even more clearly from this angle. The glossy one here is the Elephone U Pro, and the matte one is the Elephone U. So let's talk about this phone as a standalone for a little bit. In terms of build quality, again, you have that glass back, which I really don't like. It's a little bit slippery, and you can kind of pick up the fingerprints on this back pretty easily as well. More a fan of, metal phones instead of glass slash glossy plastic. However, there are some very nice curves on the side, and the back over here really shimmers nicely if you angle it in different directions in the light, so it looks very nice, and it's also very impressive as well. And here you have the two cameras and the fingerprint sensor, which is a little bit hard to reach for me at least, but it should be okay for most other people. And if we turn it to the front, you can see that there are the curved sides as well as the very slim top and bottom bezels as well. So very excited to see what this phone has to offer. So let's turn this thing on and see what we got. Okay then, I am just as impressed with the Elephone U as I am with the Elephone U Pro. It looks absolutely gorgeous. Just look at that edge-to-edge display. Sorry, let's turn the volume down. Just look at that edge-to-edge display. It looks absolutely amazing. There's so little bezels. It looks so good. The top and the bottom bezels here are pretty tiny. The side bezels are pretty much just as small as the Elephone U. And the AMOLED display is so brilliant that it actually looks a little bit washed out because of how bright this screen is on the phone itself, which is actually pretty good. So I'm going to turn it down a little bit. There, now you can see it looks quite good, very impressive. Absolutely love the display on the Elephone U, and stuff feels pretty smooth, pretty nice as well. Swiping everywhere feels nice, and I have those buttons disabled so that you can't see them. You just swipe up, swipe left, swipe right to access your different things, just like the other Elephone U Pro as well. Again, very impressed with the display. As you can see, there's a little bit of flickering because it is an AMOLED display, so it will show on video camera, but it doesn't really affect too many people. I know a couple of reviewers who don't like it, but that's really up to personal opinion. And you can see the colors on this video look absolutely amazing. Just look at how clear it is and how saturated the colors are, as to be expected from an AMOLED display. Absolutely beautiful. I really like how this display looks. Colors are super saturated, super clear. It looks so nice. It pretty much looks like I'm watching like an HDR TV, even though it's not really HDR. That's how good this display looks. Let's listen to some audio on the Elephone U. Alright, so that was a quick unboxing and overview of the Elephone U. Which one is it? I wonder if you can guess. Just from the back of this phone, I'm pretty sure you can't. It's pretty much impossible unless you look at the sides. I will have a full review of the Elephone U coming up as soon as I can. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to hit like and subscribe. Stay tuned for my full review, and I'll see you guys in the next one.